everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. I already went ahead and shuffled, and we got the Envy card. It says, lack and dissatisfaction. This card shows a woman holding a huge pearl in one hand and a platter of coins and pearls in the other. She stands in a silver room looking out at a golden city on the horizon. She has a life of value already, but she ignores that and longs for the shining prosperity she sees elsewhere. Instead of feeling happy and fulfilled, her desire for more only causes a deep sense of lack and dissatisfaction, and that energy shows in her dress. This card is telling you to let go of the jealousy and acknowledge the blessings you already have in your life. Now is the time to shift your focus. After all, when you envy others, it only attracts more to them, not to you. Notice all that you have and thank the universe for it. If this card is near the appreciation card in your spread, the message is double important. Okay, so that does not apply. We're just doing one card on this. So the number 20 is about also, it breaks down into a Two is about partnerships. It's about making decisions. Maybe there's a decision that needs to be made, but you also need to remember that wherever you are right now is a place that you had always wished for, okay? So don't take that, very lightly. I feel like we're always looking out and we want to live our lives out in the future and somewhere else, but you need to really embody where you are now, okay? There's a reason why you are where you are at this very moment. So that's really what I'm getting. It's like you already have everything you need, but you're longing for something else. Longing for a relationship, longing to go move somewhere, but it's like the time isn't right. And if you are where you are, you need to understand why you are still there, okay? And everything is in timing. Right now, we've got Venus slowing down, so it's not time to make big, lavish purchases, spending frivolously. It's time for you to be a little more frugal with your money, okay? Because Venus is going to come up with some surprises. And this, for a lot of us, there's going to be like a shocking bill or, maybe something big that you're going to have to take care of. And you're going to wish that you had that money. So if you go out and you spend that money right now, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to be smart for anybody. Okay. Because you're not going to have the money that you need at that very moment to pay for whatever is getting ready to come up. And trust me, you ain't seen Venus retrograde yet. She starts on the 19th. Okay. So secrets are being revealed. I feel like, women out there, a lot of my followers are feminines. I do have a lot of masculines. Thank you for being here, masculines. But, feminines, like, if you're not using your power for good and you're playing around with the jealousy role and the envy, envying, other people's successes and, maybe even putting blocks in other people's way. I've had women my whole life. I'm a Venus and Virgo woman. So therefore, I've had women come after me my entire life, unbeknownst to me. I'm just doing my thing. And all of a sudden, I've got somebody who comes in and tries to sabotage. So there can be people that you don't even realize just yet are going to come up from the woodwork and try and sabotage you, because whenever you're getting ready to level up, someone always wants to come in and bring you down. Okay. So keep that in mind. Yeah. 5 of Cups, I was just going to say, I looked at the bottom of the deck and there was the 3 of Swords, but now you've got the 5 of Cups. So yes, this is no use crying over spilt milk. Okay. There's some sadness here. There's some grief. And like I said, maybe it's because of your circumstances, but here's the deal. You can change your reality at any point in time and fix these circumstances, because it is the 5 of Cups. So you have a lot more control over this. So if you want to wake up in the morning and be sad or, angry with someone else, is it really even worth it? Because you get to choose how you wake up in the morning. If you want to choose to wake up and be sad and, then that's on you. Okay, because very easily you could change that and choose to be happy instead. So turn around. Not all is lost. I did talk about the 2, and there is the 2 of Cups right here. The 5 of Cups is actually the 2 of Cups in disguise. So I feel like for some of you, if this is about a relationship, turn around. You're looking at all the things that have spilt. You're not looking at all the things that you have left. These 2 cups are still standing, and he's crying over the 3 spilt ones. They're empty. Turn around. Turn around. Quit Quit looking back at the past. You know, even in both of these cards, you know, one's looking at the past, well, how I see it, sorry if my camera's backwards, and one's looking at the future, okay? So pay attention to that. If you don't like where you are, change it. Spirit. For some of you, you are grieving the loss over somebody, you know, and this could very well be a death in the family, okay? There is a lot of that going on right now. I'm just going to call it because we did just come out of Scorpio season. So just keep that in mind. Queen of Wands here. I feel like with the Queen of Wands, she is a go-getter. So I feel like this could be a woman in your life that is going to come in and basically save the day, okay? This woman is here to help you. This person is very well connected to the occult with the black cat here. Very spiritual queen. She is very passionate, very fiery. She's very confident. Okay. So maybe this needs to be you. You go from this and then all of a sudden you're like, boom, you know what? I'm going to own this shit. I'm done feeling this way. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to embody that Queen of Wands energy. Like nothing can get me down. This woman, like I said, could be very, very spiritual. She could be some type of a spiritual leader. For some of you, maybe it's time for you to schedule a reading. I am doing that buy one, gift one, half off all the way up until Christmas time. I feel like, wow, okay, we have two other cards that just came out, Two of Wands and the King of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Eight of Swords. Okay, so someone here is definitely sitting here in a very locked position. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get out of this. I feel like if you could just turn around, I feel like there's a Queen of Wands here that could very well help you, helping you come out of this self-imprisonment. For some of you, it's like being in a prison of your own making, in your own mind. So I definitely feel like this person could be helping you. The two, here's another two right here, Two of Wands, but it shows up in the reverse, and all my cards are actually in the upright if you look here, okay? Very much in the upright position. So it did show up in the reverse. So this is about you have already made a decision, and you're making a decision that you are wanting to be stable. For a lot of you, you are wanting to take your passions and turn them into a business. And you're not going to let anybody stand in the way. I do feel like there are people here who want to finance this, who are willing to invest. There's an investor here, okay? But I feel like you're just kind of at this, well, should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? Again, Eight of Swords. You know what? I almost said Eight of Prisons. So maybe someone here is looking to get, maybe somebody went to jail and, you know, you're really sad about it. And yeah, I mean, that sucks. But at the same time, you know, they're not there for no reason, you know, so, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of injustice in this world. So, but I do feel like there will be a loan officer if you want to help out with this, okay? For others of you with the Eight of Swords, I am going to say, like, you know, talk to somebody. You know, the ribbon around her is not that tight. What keeps her locked is her emotions, okay? And I feel like her head, if she would just literally just whittle her way right out of those ribbons, she could actually take off the blindfold and realize that those swords are not keeping her stuck, okay? They're not in front of her. She could actually back up on one of those swords and cut those off of her, but she chooses not to. So I feel like this is where the Queen of Wands is saying, you know what to do. You know what to do. You just got to get up and make the decision to move, okay? You know what to do. You know, and I feel like that's the thing, you know, maybe that for some of you, you know, that you have, because this feminine cattiness bullshit, okay, that we're going through and we're going to be going through until January 30th. I mean, it really does suck. You know, women are really sucking right now, and I'm going to call it, and I hope you guys are not one of them. And if you are, knock it off, okay? The best way to go through this and to be able to pass this Venus retrograde is to be on the up and up, and don't try to stand in anybody else's way over jealousy and a lack thereof mentality. If you envy what somebody else is doing, then get up and make your own. You don't have to sit here and bash somebody else for their work, okay? So hopefully, you know, none of you that are watching this video right now are doing that, okay? You have that within you if that's something that you want to go out and do. You're not in competition with anyone, so keep that in mind, okay? That's just, it's crazy. You know, I just had that same shit happen to me. That's why I closed my office. I was like, I had some weird lady show up and I'm like, nah, I would be a hypocrite to sit here and tell you guys to not put up with that shit, but and then me put up with it. Hell no, I ain't putting up with that. I won't even do it for my own 3 daughters, let alone just some stranger who just wants to peek her head in and be an obnoxious, and an annoyance in my life. Nobody ain't got time for all that. So keep that in mind, you guys. And whatever scenarios that you're going through, this is mine, and there's a reason why you're watching this right now. And yes, you know what? It's saddening because why, we take that more personally because we would never think to do that shit to someone else. So when you're especially very sensitive and you rule with your passions and your heart and not of a place of, lower vibrational frequency, it is obnoxious. But at the end of the day, you end up with this King of Pentacles. For some of you, this could actually be someone in your life, that it needs to make a decision. And maybe this person needs to make a decision between you and another person. Okay. And they need to turn around and make the decision though. Okay. They can't stay all locked up in their head. I don't know what to do. No, you make the decision, because here's the the King of Pentacles is someone who wants long term. This could also be this could be a business meeting. Okay. I feel like for some of you, this is a business meeting and you don't know how this is going to go. If this is a love situation, the King of Pentacles is someone who wants stability. This is somebody who wants to plant that seed and into the ground and watch it grow. And what does he have? He's got all these grapes. It took time for these grapes, right? He wants to make sure that he's going to get his return on his investment. Okay. He wants something long-term, stable investment. He is not the fly by the seat of your pants kind of guy, like maybe the King of Wands and the King of Cups who's emotionally unavailable. We want somebody who is the King of Pentacles if this is a love reading. But we don't want the King of Pentacles or you in this position. You need to know what you want. Like I said, say what you mean and mean what you say. Okay. Let's look at one card for money, Spirit, for December 10th. One card for money. Looks like money's going to be pretty good. I mean, for some of you, it is fluctuating income only because, again, Venus rules money, okay? With the pendulum, this is about fluctuating income. It's like it's in, it's out. It's like you get this payoff and then you got to go put it out somewhere. The pendulum is constantly swaying, okay? So there is some type of indecision. That's what I've been talking about, but you need to have a new strategy of how you're going to move things forward, okay? I definitely see for a lot of you, there's going to be something here about a job change. Whether it's where you're working, like for me, I just went from my office to my home. Okay. And now I'm looking for another office, working on manifesting one. As much as I love working from home, I love having that home base as well. A home away from home. I'm a Virgo. So I like my work and I don't want to keep it separate from my house. So this is about making choices, and look at that. It does say at the bottom, making choices, right? So, this is about making choices. And then this is about like, I don't know what choice to make. Well, sit down and talk to somebody. Sometimes it's good to have a mentor. I am going to say feeling, for a lot of you, you have the finances. For others of you, you need to strategize on how you're making your finances. Spirit, let's show me their love life. Spirit, show me their love life. What messages do we have for their love life? Okay, so attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Stop and smell the roses, okay? For some of you, you need to eat more fruits and vegetables, okay? More earth. Spending more time in nature. I feel like that's going to help you clear your head. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. What did I tell you about the envy? What did I tell you about the envy? Anybody who is envious of another person, you know what? It's not going to bode well for you in the end, okay? Or if anybody is doing this to you and you're thinking, God, why are they getting away with this? Like, why are they getting away with this? Just step back. Stop and smell the roses. Don't worry about it. They're putting, karma into their own karmic bank. So trust me, in the end, you're thinking they're winning. They're not, okay? All right. And let go of control issues. Somebody here is being controlling. Somebody here could be very controlling when it comes to money. Somebody here could be very controlling, but you need to forgive this person. Okay, you need to forgive this person. This person, they can be a nasty person, that's for sure, absolutely. But this person is sent here to teach you a lesson, okay? I do feel like maybe there is somebody who could be going to bat for you from, there's a third party that is getting involved that's going to help this situation. However that works. My nose started itching right when I said that. You did get the soulmate card. So for some of you, if this is a love situation, try not to control it. Try to make a decision. You've got the world in the palm of your hands. You could do whatever you want. Okay. For some of you, you're wanting to move. The answer is not right now. You got the world in the reverse. See the world in his hand. The world isn't, you can't keep looking out. You got to keep where you are right now. You got to live where you are right now. So pay attention to that. But pay attention to the red flags is showing up underneath this Queen of Wands. So you really want to watch out for her because she can, in her reverse, she could be very controlling. She could be very vicious. Okay, you want to be very careful of a vicious Queen of Wands. I'm an Aries, and Aries ascendant, and let me tell you, I've had to deal with some of the most cattiest women in my life, and they're not fun. Okay, they're not fun. So keep that in mind. I think this person is trying to control you or trying to control. If this is a dating scenario, they're trying to keep you away from somebody who is really good for you. Again, because of envy, and I feel like they could very well be peeking in on you, watching your social media. Just watching what you're doing in general. I'm just going to put that out there. Just major jealousy issue because I'm looking at here where she's like looking underneath the curtain, right? And then I'm looking here where it's like, it looks like they're peeking behind the curtain. Okay. See how she's like kind of looking out? So I feel like somebody here could very well, and it is underneath this, the Queen of Wands is attached to both of these cards. So I'm going to say, yeah, be mindful of that. Okay. For some of you, you're really thinking about, forgiveness. Okay. And that's the best way to use this Venus retrograde is going within and realizing how you give and receive love. Okay. And have you given forgiveness in the past, and so maybe you're asking for forgiveness, but it's time for you to forgive someone. The only reason why we're in the situations that we're in is because we're clearing a karma with someone. Okay. Because in the past, where have we gone wrong? So, the only reason why we mirror back to these situations is because we've gone, it's not that you've done anything wrong. You've just been learning lessons, but you're learning how to overcome them quicker. Okay. So it's same situation, different player in the game. The pendulum is always swaying. It's just like the planets are always going around in circles. So that's why we end up with the, like I said, the same situation, just different players in the games. But sometimes it's not just romantic. It's like you'll have this in a romantic relationship, and then all of a sudden you have this at work, and it's up to you to put the two and two together and correlate the two. A lot of the time we don't, okay? Because we don't think, wow, you know what? This is an abusive relationship at work, and this is an abusive relationship at home. Who would have thought? So a lot of twos here, so putting two and two together. All right. So any advice on, actually, I want to pull these ones. All right, Spirit, any relationship advice? Okay. Wow. Yeah. See, I said it, orphaned. Okay. Someone here, yeah, they're feeling left out in the cold. They're feeling orphaned. Maybe somebody walked away. For some of you, someone here did pass away, and you're feeling maybe, you are an orphan. You have no parents anymore. They're both gone. I know for myself, my parents are gone. Why am I picking up my phone? So for some of you, you're going to get some type of a phone call, maybe a text message, email that's going to kind of leave you stumped. Okay. Fives are change created by outside forces, and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay. It's all beyond your control. So keep that in mind. It's also obstacles that are in the way. I do feel like there is some type of an obstacle. As you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support, but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you are drifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs. So you feel left out, unable to get to that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart. A spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you as you are without artifice or agenda. don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth it, worth the price. So price, valuing yourself, valuing, if you're not being valued in a relationship, then it's time for you to go. Why would you want to hold on to somebody who doesn't want you there? Why would you want to be where you're not wanted? When I get up from a table, I want to know that if I'm the topic of the table, it's because I did something great, not because you want to pick at me and talk behind my back. Otherwise I just won't sit at your freaking table. So keep that in mind. If there's any type of jealousy, somebody here being controlling, trust me, I feel like somebody here is going to help you out. This King of Pentacles, for some of you, you could be meeting a King of Pentacles. Just make sure that this person isn't already in a relationship and you're just a rebound. Okay. So keep that in mind. Otherwise be friends, build up to something before you just jump straight into something else. Otherwise, business looks pretty good. I think you're a little confused as to where you're going to go. Just remember the pendulum is always swaying back and forth, in and out, ebb and flow. Anyway, you guys, don't forget, I am doing the buy one, gift one half off. And if you guys are interested in a personal reading, all my information's down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. I love you all so very much, and I thank you again for being here. And I will let you guys know who the winner of the giveaway is tomorrow. Stay tuned.